So, Richard, it's a 2-0 loss to Gainsborough Trinity today. What were your thoughts on that performance?
Yeah, if you look at the statistics of the game, absolutely nothing in terms of crosses, shots, opportunities, but the difference was... Just missed that for you, Adam. The difference was...
I didn't shut the door properly, basically, guys.
Yeah, the difference was you've got a really well-established football club, a really well-experienced management team that punished us at certain moments in the first half. We were a better team for the first 10-15 minutes. The manager said that to me, but we let them switch the ball. We let their winger cross come onto his favoured left, and we let a number 9 who's a proven goal scorer get a free header in the box, and he punished us. The second one was just underhit a set, which has cost us. They've nipped in again, too much space to their number 9, who has punished us again. We were deflated, but there was nothing really in it. We didn't create loads of chances, but what chances we did have, we could have scored some good balls in. James Morris had 2 efforts. I think it was Ollie, I think we had another one in the first half that was saved, went for the corner, so we had 3 really good efforts. But didn't punish them or convert them. Second half was a little bit flat. I was expecting a little bit more in terms of his energy. They managed the game really well, shows their experience, shows their quality, shows why they're favourites to win the league, why they're I think the top or second at this stage. We had a go, came on the subs, we threatened with a couple of chances. Jack Watson made their keeper off a great save, but they managed the game really well without really threatening us a lot until the end, when we was obviously leaving ourselves man for man at the back. So yeah, just shows the difference between this level and where we've got to get to. It's about penalty boxes, and you've got to be clinical in both, and tonight Gainsborough were.
Are you concerned with some of the mistakes being made at the back over the last few weeks, which have allowed goals? Because obviously you get punished in this league, that's what we know at this point.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not going to turn on our defenders who have been so brilliant for this football club. They don't turn into poor players overnight. They've made individual errors. Nobody goes on that pitch to make an individual error to cost you and your teammates. But they know, they don't need me to tell them. That's why at half time there was no raised voices, there was no rollickings, they were just trying to be as constructive as can. It wasn't calling anybody out, it was just trying to get them to believe a little bit and give a little bit more in that second half and be a little bit more resilient and minimise mistakes second half. You could say we did that, but we didn't have enough quality in the final third to threaten, and that's why we shot a blank tonight.
Obviously, it's now 7 games in the league without a win, even though we have put in great performances and things are slightly different. We could be sitting here comfortably in mid-table. When do you have to start thinking about changes to the first team, looking maybe outside personnel and to try and make sure the wins start hitting the board, or even just changes to tactics and the way of play?
Yeah, look, I can stand here and I could give excuses. That's only his 3rd home game out of 8 games this season. We've played the playoff, all 3 playoff teams away from home in our first 7 games. We've just played games with the favourites on a midweek night. I could give loads of excuses, but excuses are cheap, excuses are easy. We've had some good performances, but we haven't converted them into wins. My marker was always 10 games. Give these players the opportunity. I brought in those players. I gave the players who got us here the opportunity. 10 games was always the sort of marker to say, right, where are we? Do I need to bring personnel in? You know me, Adam. I'm not a big fan of high turnover. I really like players to come and playing a really positive culture and a togetherness. But ultimately, we're judged on results, and at this moment in time, we haven't got that win under his belt, and it's about us as a collective doing something about it. We're all in this together. Ultimate responsibility stops with me. So these players still have 3 or 4 games to prove to us that they're the right players as a collective. I'm confident they are. I've got 100% belief in these. We just need the results to show that.
So it's the FA Cup on Saturday against Dunstan, a team we're very familiar with, and a team, if we're being honest, we know what they want. They want absolute revenge for what happened last May on their own ground. What's your thoughts on that game?
Brilliant football club, brilliant management team, some excellent players. I love what he's done again. He's just kept his core group, giving those players the opportunity and add 2 or 3 players to that. we've had a good start. He messaged me the other day, just congratulating. John messaged me the other day, congratulating me on 500 games in the National League system, and also looking forward to see us. Genuinely looking forward. I said likewise. But when that whistle goes, it's about an FA Cup game that we want to win. It's really important for our football club that we win, but even more important for us in that change room that we have that winning feeling. What happened in May was great, but we're both moving forward, we're both trying to do well at the levels that we're at. I'm sure Dunstan are going to be in that top 5, and if not, top 1 or 2 in that league come May. So we'll take it as the one-off game that it is in the FA Cup. We'll do battle. We'll shake hands at the end, and then we'll move on to our respective leagues. But look, it should bring back positive memories. The players should drive up there or be in that coach, feeling that positive energy, that positive feeling. Hopefully that breeds confidence that they can convert into a win and progress to the next round.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.